Hi, my name is Dan Schmitt, and this is Team Chicago Challenge. Antigo, Lang County Fairgrounds, the fastest racetrack in the country as far as ice racing. The conditions are, I tell you, it was beautiful yesterday in Chicago. It's winter up here in Wisconsin. Antigo is about 90 miles north of Milwaukee, and it snowed all the way up here, but it's well worth it. To run a half mile, the guys in the club, they do a great job. That's the Antigo Wheels, Antigo Wheelmen, something like that. But they do a great job with Central Wisconsin Ice Race Association. And let's go check out some of the racing action. First up, pro motorcycles. These are the big boys. Go fast. As Larry Strangefelt flips the flag. Charging into the first corner. Whoa, rider down. It looks like he hit the snow. Red flag. You're gonna have a complete restart. And he just flips the flag again. Jumping out front is that double O. It's TJ Ziegler. Coming right with him is his brother. Mark Ziegler running the big half mile. These boys are flying. And it's like Mark is on a framer. That means he's on a flat track bike. And his brother's on a, I believe, a Yamaha 450. Scott Bushman's right up there. 47. Pat Bean, number 3, he's on the charge. Bushman is running second. Third is TJ. Pat Bean's right there. And with the checkered flag, Mark Ziegler picking up the win. Open Pro Motorcycles. Open Pro. Jumping up front. That double O. It's TJ Ziegler right with him and moving by. That's his brother, Mark Ziegler. Or is it Ziegler? Two brothers are on the gas and flying. Right behind them. It's like Scott Bushman's trying to get by Pat Bean. Pat Bean, the old pro. Scott Bushman, the young upstart. Pat Bean's trying to hit inside line. Scott Bushman's back on the gas. Young Scotty's starting to look more like his dad. Out on the half mile. Checkered flag. It was Mark Ziegler, TJ Ziegler, Scott Bushman, and Pat Bean. Next up, A modified production quads jumping up front. 33. That's Ken Marcoux. But making a move, Jody Meadows. Jody Meadows is trying to move on the inside. Ken Marcoux. He's as tough as nails. Trying to get around, moving that outside line. Look at him go. 64 flashes by. That's Kent Wagle. Kent Wagle's in the lead. Ken Marcoux, but right behind Ken. On the gas. Jody Meadows, Jeremy Fleece right there. It's getting late in the afternoon. It's starting to get dark. They're cutting down the laps, making a move. Jody Meadows moves to the lead. Ken Wagle. Second, Jeremy Fleece slips by Ken Marcoux. Jody Meadows grabs the win. Next up, Outlaw Pro Rubber. Three-wheelers, four-wheelers, unstudded. Jumping up front. That 23 getting the break. It's got Gurnick. He's on a four-wheeler. Got Lunner. He's on the move, number 2. 23. He's got Gurnick. But making a move on the inside. That's Wes Ashback. These are the best of the best, the fastest of them all. Wes Ashback, he is on the gas. Scott Gurnick, Dan Linder, Jeff Pago, Lance Schilling, and on the gas. These guys are going very, very fast, unstudded. Coming out of the last corner and going on to pick up the win. It's Wes Esbeck. Scott Jernick is second. Next up, Pro Vet 44. That's Jerry Westhouse. Mike Vogel, I believe. It's on that KTM up front. Jerry Westhouse moving on the outside. Cliff Eckes moves to the lead. Jerry Westhouse, Mr. Ice. He's on that Schomburg Honda. Whoa, Jerry. He's trying to take that outside line and he hits that fluff of snow. Cliff Eckes, he's a go fast. So is Jerry. One last corner, 3 and 4. Can Jerry get it done? Cliff is on the gas, and he goes on to pick up the win. Cliff Eckes, Jerry Westhouse, Mike Vogel. Back in the pits, I had a chance to talk to Jerry Westhouse and 2 other racers.
My name is Jerry Westhouse, and I'm up here at Antigo, Wisconsin, and we're running on a half mile. These guys have done a great job. The track is really nice. It's a full half mile. It's slightly banked. You can basically go wide open the whole way around except for blurping it going in. So we're loving it. And I want to thank my sponsor, Schomburg Honda, out of Schaumburg, Illinois, for providing a CRF 450.
At Bean and racing here at Antigo on the half mile is my favorite track. It's fast. Usually it's smooth, a little rough today, but here to have a good time.
Sabrina Waltrain, and we're at the Antigo half mile and it's snowing like crazy out. It's pretty fun, but the track's a little bumpy.
Pro Vet motorcycles, riders over 35. But out front, that's Jerry Westhouse, Mr. Ice. Right with him, Mike Vogel, Cliff Eckes, Mr. Ice. Gets a little sideways, ready to take advantage, and motoring down the front straightaway. That Yamaha's definitely got superior horsepower. That's Cliff Eckes. Jerry goes a little wide. Mike Vogel on that KTM. So we got a Yamaha, Honda, KTM, top 3. Jerry Westhouse trying to make the drive. Got that Schomburg Honda screaming down the straightaways, 4-stroke action. Jerry tries the outside line again, comes back across underneath. But the Yamaha motors away. Cliff Eckes on the gas. He's from Marshfield, Wisconsin. Jerry Westhouse, Mike Vogel, and Mike Thurm. Next up, Junior Motorcycles. Jumping up front, the number 12, that's Nate Krieger. He's from Chewy, Wisconsin. It's on a Yamaha. In 4th place, that's Sabrina Waltrain. But she's got some work cut out for her. Can she run down these? Go fast. 85cc. Number 11, Alex Mute. 18. And Sabrina makes the way by. It's by Sorn Lavallee. Running second place, trying to chase down Nate Krieger. Two Yamahas, one from Chile, Wisconsin, one from Elkhorn, Wisconsin. Can she chase down Nate Krieger? But at the checkered flag, Nate Krieger up front. Sabrina was second. Jamie Cohn was third. Next race. This is combined 250, 450 B motorcycles. Watch the flag. And all the 450s just pull away. I was on the gas, on time. But I'll tell you, these four strokes get better traction off the line. I could fake it pretty good on a smaller track, but this is a big track. You need big horsepower as I try to chase down this 450 in front of me. Up front is Jamie Hansen. Jamie Sievers right there, and that young Adam Bushman, he is on fire up front. As I try to get around one bike. Another bike comes into view. Let's see if I can get by him. You can see they got more scoot down the straightaway. My bike's running okay. 1 week you're a hero, next week it's zero. But this is just a heat race. And I would not have been out here if it wasn't for my good friend Tom Waltrain, because after practice I had a flat tire in the back, and good old Tom volunteered to help fix it. So let's check that out.
Good tire. It's a Jeff Fredette.
So what's the hardest part of his job?
Working up the ambition to get started. You know it's not going to be pleasant.
No, I usually just do this on the machine, and very seldom would I try to do it by hand, but...
Well, on race day you don't have much of a choice. But the nice part about it is it's about 15 degrees outside? Makes the sidewall of that tire pretty much like a brick. Now the hard part. All we got to do is get this tire back together again without pinching the tube. Last weekend, Keith had to change a tube, and we pinched it. So then we had to patch it.
And as Tom completes the job, he's got that neat little tool that holds the bead down. We have to see about getting one of them, but like I said, this is a tough job, and I really appreciate that he helped me out. Next up, Vet, B class. And out there is Tom Waltrain. He's number 34 with his buddy, Keith Spinner, number 3. But up front, 43 is Roger Olmstead. And 119 is Scott Brent. 34, that's Tom. He's on that Yamaha. Up front, Roger Lundstrom. He's from La Crosse. One lap to go. Can Tom chase down Roger Lundstrom? Third place, Scott Brent. Fourth place, Keith Spinner. They're on the gas on the big half mile, Lang County Fairgrounds, Antigo, Wisconsin. And with the checkered flag, picking up the win is Roger Lundstrom. Tom Waltrain have to settle for second in this heat race. Next up, Vet Amateur 34, that's Tom Waltrain. Keith Spinner, number 3. 43, Roger Lundstrom on that Honda. Keith is 3. Keith Spinner, Tom Waltrain. 34 makes the move. Coming up the challenge. Can Tom chase down Roger Lundstrom? Roger Lundstrom, that 450 Honda. Tom Waltrain, he's on that 600 Yamaha. One lap to go. Keith Spinner's dropping back. Better stay on the gas to get those points. These guys are battling for the championship. 10 race series held in Wisconsin. Going on to pick up the win at Roger Lundstrom, Tom Waltrain second, Scott Brent third. Next up, there were many, believe me, you want to get into racing, they've got a class for everybody. This is B Rubber ATV, and again we see those Outlaw three-wheelers up front. I think that's Curtis Sindler. He's from Colfax on the Honda, number 33. Watch them pitch it in. Three-wheelers got a style of their own. Finessing through the corners. That 24, Jason Burrows running second from Chicago. Really? There's somebody with a three-wheeler in Chicago? I'll be. I thought Richie Daly would have every three-wheeler burned in the city of Chicago. But picking up the win, that's Curtis Schindler. And he's from Colfax on that Honda. Looking good. B Rubber ATV. Next up, 200 class. Jumping out front. The boy on the Honda, John Prankritz from Marshfield. Right there is Jesse Lou. And he's on the Yamaha. Jesse Lou's up front, down on the inside, number 9. He's looking as fast as his dad used to be, because his dad was a go fast. That's number 9, Adam Bushman from Oak Creek. Adam Bushman, he's on the gas. He gets by John Pankritz. He's heading after Jesse Lou, and he passes him. Now that's a flat track chassis he's got. He's got a water-cooled 125 Yamaha, I believe. Jesse Lou's on a motocross Yamaha, also water-cooled, 2 strokes. And it looks like he's gonna pick up the win. Second place, Jesse Lou. Third place, John Pankratz. GP TT Motorcycles Pro Class. Coming off the back chute. Turning in before turn 3. And there's a big battle on the inside in the red. Who's this up front? Up front, it looks like Joe Berger. Second place. Is that TJ Ziegler? Or Matt Kodowski? Then they come through here, head down the front straight, come back around, and pick up the win. Is that Joe? Or is that TJ? Pro GP TT Off the line, it's Ziegler. TJ. Right with him. Joe Bear. They come back towards the front straightaway. It's Ziegler. Mark Kadowski. Joe Bear. Matt Foley. Joe's on the gas. Can he get the job done? Bike down. Who went down over there? And gets her out of the way. No red flag. Flashing by. Mark Ziegler. Joe Barrow. Matt Kaczynski. Going on to pick up the win. Mark Ziegler, Joe Bell, second. Next up, amateur, GP, TT. Again, the 450s, just motor on by, got a decent start, but they just got me. Now we're gonna turn in before turn 3 for the GP, TT course. My bike's running like bad, so I make a bonsai move, cut to the inside, get by 2 bikes, run wide, recover. But I got no horsepower. It's not making any power. It could be something as dumb as leaving the choke on. I'm not even sure why it's running so bad. But now we turn back down the front straightaway backwards, turn back in. One bike comes by, oh, bike's down. I shoot to the outside. You can barely see the track, nobody plowed. There's snow and ice in the infield here. Cut behind this snow cross track. Shoot back on towards the front straightaway. Onto the front straightaway. White flag, 1 lap to go. Oh man, this is not good. Up front, Sean Perkins, he's leading. Jason Sievert second. Ryan Zug running third. Open amateur. GP motorcycles. It's a fun track. Wish I had some horsepower. Well, Antigo is either real good to me or real bad to me, and this has not been a great trip as I head back into the pits. And one of the added events was vintage snowcross with vintage snowmobiles, 340s, 240s, 340s, twin cylinder, air cooled, no suspension. These are local guys. They added this event on, a couple heats and a final. But these are definitely vintage. Like everything vintage, there was no suspension back then. But why keep it locked up in the garage or in the shed? Take it out and ride it. Take it out and race it. At the Antigo half mile snowcross. Big fun. As they get the checkered flags. Added treat. Unstudded quads. Rubber ATV, ATC on the snowcross track. Any size, unstudded. The Jeremy Fleece, Wes Asbeck, Louis Penske, Josh Olson, See him come and hit this jump. Big fun. Antigo Wheels, Lang County Fairgrounds, Antigo, Wisconsin. Snowmobiles, quads, three-wheelers, motorcycles. Up front, Jeremy Fleece. Music for a show by Engine, Mike Breitz, Intrigue and Travesty, and all this music recorded Fireside Studios, Westchester, Illinois. And that's it from Lang County Fairgrounds, Antigo, Wisconsin, with the wheels, Wheelman, Central Wisconsin Ice Race Association, picking up the win at Jeremy Fleece. Wes Asbeck is second. For more information on the Central Wisconsin Ice Race Association, their website is CWIRA.com. CWIRA.com. It is always great to go to Antigo, the fastest racetrack in the country. Contact me, and I love to hear from my audience. It's teamdan45@gmail.com. And remember, you can always search on YouTube with Dan Schmitt Motorcycle Racing for great motorcycle racing action, Dan Schmitt Politics, to learn what makes America great. And I highly encourage you to visit the World of Motorcycle Museum. They're in Winamac, Indiana, 4 miles south of North Judson. They are on Indiana Highway 39. Give them a call first at 574-896-3172. It's a great trip and a great collection of motorcycles. And pick up your copy of the Team Chicago History, the package, at Rich's Yamaha in Rockport, Illinois. But give them a call first at 815-838-8130. Their website is richesyamaha.com. Pick up your history package about Team Chicago.